40 mind-blowing facts about ancient history. Did ancient civilizations really have technology that rivaled ours? Let's explore. Ancient Mesopotamia is often called the cradle of civilization. It was here that writing was first invented around 3500 BCE. This revolutionized communication and allowed for the creation of complex societies. The ancient Sumerians also developed a sexagesimal number system, which is why we have 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. In ancient Egypt, beer was a common payment for workers. It was safer to drink than water due to the brewing process killing bacteria. Ancient Egyptian medical knowledge was surprisingly advanced. They knew about the importance of hygiene and even performed surgical operations. But the next one is even stranger. Ancient Egyptians loved board games. One of their favorites was a game called Senet, which was like a cross between chess and backgammon. The ancient city of Pompeii was frozen in time by the devastating volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE. Pompeii provides a unique insight into daily life in ancient Rome. Archaeologists have found everything from food to furniture preserved in the ash. The Romans were skilled engineers. They built aqueducts that still stand today and developed concrete that was stronger than the concrete we use now. Ancient Rome was a major hub of commerce. Merchants from all over the Roman Empire would travel to Rome to trade goods. The ancient Greeks made significant contributions to science and philosophy. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle are still studied today. The ancient Olympic Games were held in Greece from 776 BCE to 393 CE. The games were held in honor of Zeus and featured sports like chariot racing. But wait, it gets more interesting. Ancient Greece had a strong tradition of theater. Plays by Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides are still performed today. The ancient Chinese invented the compass, gunpowder, and the printing press. These inventions had a huge impact on world history. In ancient China, the Great Wall was built to protect the Chinese Empire from invaders. It stretches over 4,000 miles. The ancient Mayans developed a sophisticated knowledge of astronomy. They were able to accurately predict solar and lunar eclipses. The Mayans also developed a system of writing that consisted of hieroglyphics. Their writing system is still not fully understood today. The ancient Aztecs were skilled farmers. They developed a system of agriculture that allowed them to grow crops in the swampy lands around their capital city. But here's something that will blow your mind. The ancient Aztecs used cacao beans as currency. They believed that cacao beans were a gift from the gods. The ancient city of Machu Picchu in Peru is one of the most mysterious places on Earth. It was abandoned before the Spanish conquistadors arrived. Machu Picchu is an engineering marvel. The ancient Incas built it without the use of wheels or iron tools. The ancient Incas developed a system of record-keeping using knots. This system, called quipu, was used for accounting and storytelling. The ancient Phoenicians were skilled sailors. They established trade routes all over the Mediterranean and even sailed to Britain. But the next fact is even more surprising. The ancient Phoenicians developed the first alphabet. It was the basis for many modern languages. The ancient Babylonians developed a code of laws called the Code of Hammurabi. It was one of the first sets of written laws in the world. The ancient Babylonians also developed a system of mathematics that used base 60. This is why we have 60 seconds in a minute. The ancient Assyrians were skilled warriors. They developed a powerful army that conquered much of the ancient Near East. But here's something you might not know. The ancient Assyrians were also skilled artists. They developed a style of sculpture that was known for its realism. The ancient Persians developed a system of governance that was based on tolerance and diversity. They allowed different cultures to maintain their customs. The ancient Persians also developed a network of roads that stretched from modern-day Iran to Egypt. This network, called the Royal Road, was over 1,500 miles long. The ancient Scythians were nomadic warriors who lived in modern-day Ukraine and Russia. They were known for their horsemanship and archery skills. But the next fact is even more fascinating. The ancient Scythians used marijuana to get high. They would inhale the smoke to induce a trance-like state. The ancient Celts were skilled metalworkers. They developed a style of art that was known for its intricate patterns and designs. The ancient Celts also developed a system of mythology that is still celebrated today. Their stories of gods and goddesses have been passed down for generations. The ancient Vikings were skilled sailors and warriors. They developed a system of governance that was based on councils and assemblies. But here's something that will surprise you. The ancient Vikings were also skilled poets. They developed a style of poetry that was known for its complexity and depth. The ancient history of Africa is not well documented, but we do know that there were several powerful kingdoms. The kingdom of Kush was one of the most powerful. The ancient kingdom of Kush was known for its wealth and military power. It was a major center of trade and culture. But the next fact is even more interesting. The ancient kingdom of Kush had a powerful queen named Amon-Irenas. She led a successful campaign against the Roman Empire. The ancient history of Asia is complex and diverse. From the Indus Valley civilization to the ancient Chinese Empire, there were many powerful kingdoms and empires. But here's something you might not know. The ancient Indus Valley civilization was one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world. It had a sophisticated system of governance and architecture. As we've seen, ancient history is full of surprises and fascinating facts. From the pyramids of Egypt to the Great Wall of China, there's no shortage of amazing stories to explore. So, if you want to learn more about ancient history and discover even more mind-blowing facts, be sure to subscribe to our channel.